Now these examples are a little bit more challenging. So a motorcycle is travelling at a speed of, so we're given the speed, that's velocity, 18 metres per second when it passes a checkpoint P. It begins to decelerate. So here we have the motorcycle and we're going to pass this checkpoint P. So P, you might think of P as being like how far away from P we're going to get. So at P, the velocity is 18. Its acceleration in meters per second until it stops is given by A is negative 2 meters per second squared. So the acceleration is negative 2. Now, when we are given acceleration, we are going to anti-differentiate to find velocity. And we need to use the information they have given us at the beginning. Now, they've told us velocity is 18, but its velocity is 18. We are thinking about how many seconds after passing point P. That means point P is time 0. Now, this is why these questions are often quite challenging, because they give you a lot of inferred information. So you've got to read really carefully to spot the clues. So V is 18 when T is 0. Now we're good to go. Acceleration to velocity is anti-differentiate. So we're going to add a T. Don't forget your plus C. And we know V is 18 when T is 0. So 18, 0, C. Therefore, velocity is negative 2t plus 18. And then read the question again. After how many seconds did the motorcycle take to stop? Now, we've solved a problem like this before. To stop means V equals 0. So substitute 0 in. T is 9 seconds. So lots of steps going on there. Look out for those clues. Now I'm going to have a go at this last one. Lee shot over. A human cannonball artist is shot off the top of a cliff with an initial upwards velocity. Read that word initial. Initial means time is 0. So time is 0. Initial upwards velocity is 40. Lee accelerates with a constant downward acceleration of negative 10 meters per second. So accelerate negative 10 meters per second squared. And we've got all these other bits of questions about time and original height, and that's all well and good, but let's begin by anti-differentiating. So pop the T on plus C. Use the initial information. So C is 40. Therefore, V is negative 10t plus 40. Now we are asked to find the time to drop back to the original height. Now height means displacement, so we need to go again. So we're going to anti-differentiate, raise the power by 1 and divide by it. Add your T on and a plus C. Now here's where we've got extra inferred information. The original height, the initial position, time is 0, displacement is 0. This is a really commonly inferred piece of information. So if you're not given any information, this is likely the situation that you've got. So 0, 0 plus 0 plus C. There we go. C is 0. So the equation for displacement is negative 5t squared, I've just simplified, plus 40t. And we want to know the time required to drop back to the original height. So the original height starts at 0, up we go, back to 0. So we're asked, when is this equal to 0? And you could chuck this in your graphics calculator to solve it, or you could just do a wee bit of maths to figure this out. So it could be either t is 0 or divide by 5, divide by t, t is 8. So t is 0 or t is 8. So back to original height, t is 8, and it's seconds, it's seconds.